What's going on YouTube? KoD here, bringing you another episode of KoD Talks. Before we get started into today's video, I gotta plug it. The Scuff 360 video is in the description. We're trying to give the controller away. Please check it out, share it wherever you can. Once we hit 250 subscribers on the channel, we're gonna give the controller away. I'd like to give it away. I'm sure somebody that's been watching our videos for a while now would like to win it. So let's give it away. Let's get up to 250 subs. But let's go ahead and get started into today's video. Today I want to talk a little bit about nicknames. And nicknames I've had through the years, nicknames I've heard through the years, and just general, I don't know, ramble about nicknames. I'll probably get off topic and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so my name's Rick. My real name's Richard. And so my nickname would be Rick. My nickname now, anyway, would be Rick. When I was a kid, it was Ricky. Growing up, all my friends, all my family, anybody I interacted with, they all knew me as Ricky. And then I got older, and I was like, no, call me Rick, because, it sounds a little more mature. It's not so kiddish. Ricky, in my opinion, is a kid kind of name. Now, don't get me wrong, I know Rickies that are grown men that are, men, not kids, but grown men, take care of their responsibilities and shit. But they still prefer to go by Ricky. Me, personally, I felt that it was too childlike. I don't know, when I switched my name over, it felt almost like I was growing up. I had hit a milestone in my life, and I was ready to move on and become a little more mature. So, with the name Richard, you've got your typical nicknames. You've got Rick and Ricky. You've got Rich and Richie, which, if you know anything about our videos, if you watched them, KoD Faz, his real name is Richard as well. He goes by Rich. And, some people call him Richie, and some people call him Rich, and, that's how he developed his nickname. I'm not really sure, I don't know how that chain of events happened, that's the name that he was given nickname-wise instead of being called Rick. But me personally, I know I can't stand being called Rich. For one, me and him are the same person. Our names are the only thing that differentiates us. So I like him to be Rich, and I'm Rick, and that keeps us a little bit separate. We are the same person in every other aspect, though. So I gotta have my own little sense of individuality. I gotta have it. But besides that, I'm broke. I came up poor. I'm still pretty poor. Why the fuck would I want to be called rich? It's like being smacked in the face. Now once I get rich, get rich and die trying shit. If I hit the lotto and I'm worth $500,000 and shit, then call me rich. It is what it is. But right now, I'm Rick, and I like to be called Rick. And then when I was in high school-ish, about 9th grade, kids started figuring out that Dick was a nickname for Richard. And then that was a nickname for me. Through pretty much all of 9th grade, I was called Dick. And I was fine with that. It's whatever. I didn't really let too many things get to me back then. So you want to call me Dick, I'll call you asshole, and we'll be fine. But, I always wondered how you get Dick out of Richard. And then it hit me. You ask him nicely. It works for me anyway. But then a little bit older, I started getting called Rick the Dick. There's a story behind that. There was a dick drawn on the side of my face with permanent marker. I, again, didn't care. I didn't let anything really faze me back then. I thought it was funny. It was friends of mine that did it. It was all in good fun. It wasn't like a malicious type thing. It was in good fun and joking and everything. And they held me down and they drew a dick on the side of my face. And from that day forward, for many years, I was known as Rick the Dick. And if somebody was like, "Hey, have you seen Rick around?" I don't know, Rick who? Rick the Dick. Oh yeah, I know that motherfucker. I'm pretty sure Malice actually has me in his phone as Rick the Dick still. Some people still call me Rick the Dick. Just like some people still call me Ricky. But those people are friends of mine that I've had since I was 4 years old. Well, I only have one friend that I've had since I was 4 years old. And he's allowed to call me Ricky. His kids are allowed to call me Ricky. And his girlfriend and his mother, they're family, so they're allowed to. And then my cousins, my aunts, shit like that, they're allowed to call me Ricky sometimes. It depends. But mainly, people that have known me for a long time can get away with it, and I won't get pissed off. But say I meet a new person, a new friend or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, what's up, Ricky?" I'll punch them. Fuck that. Don't call me Ricky. That's not my name. My name is Rick. to new people. And then, people that I knew from my teenage years, they can still call me Rick the Dick, but new people can't call me Rick the Dick because they weren't there when that name was originated, when that was my nickname. I don't know. And then you get some people that have just off-the-wall nicknames. Like my roommate, his name is Nick. He goes by Lou. I don't understand the correlation there. I don't see where that lines up. How you get Lou out of Nick, I don't get it. And then, like, my sister, Tabitha, we call her Tabby. That's a nickname that makes sense. So it's like, where do people get these weird nicknames? Where do they get these off-the-wall, not related kind of nicknames like Lou and Nick? And then you got to think of people that go by, like, quote-unquote street names. You got your Tyrones that go by Joker, and your different people in gangs go by different nicknames and shit. Like, that's their gang name. And then that goes over into gamer tags. Like, I know a lot of people more by their gamer tag name than I do by their real name. You've got John Jacob Sleepy Turkey Schmidt, right? I call him Sleepy Turkey. KoD Tryptophan. He's changed his gamer tag since it was KoD Tryptophan. It's now like KoD Shadow Step or some shit like that. But I will always call him Sleepy Turkey. That's his nickname for me. And that's how a lot of people in the clan will refer to him now, is because I started that nickname with him. It just kind of stuck. So sometimes you get these nicknames that you don't even really want, and they, were not intentional to stick, and they just do. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? What? Okay, whatever. And you just go with it, and as long as the person who has the nickname isn't being offended when you call them the nickname, if they embrace it, then fuck it. I'm going to keep calling him, Sleepy Turkey. If he was to get seriously pissed off about it, then, I'd stop calling him Sleepy Turkey. Or like Mikey, that's KoD Arfnard. I call him Arfnard. Like, that's how I refer to him when I'm having a conversation with somebody, and instead of saying Mikey did this, it's Arfnard did that. Or it's even gotten to the point with Faz. I'll be talking about him, and I'll be like, yeah, Faz said this, or Faz said that. It's weird how nicknames stick like that, and they can take over your actual name. Some people in the clan only refer to me as F0ot. It's weird that, that happens like that. But anyway, this video is getting ready to wrap up. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and comment below. Let me know some nicknames that you had. Let me know some nicknames that you gave others. The funny ones, weird ones, off the wall. I don't care. I want to hear about them. So leave a comment below. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see me do in the future. And until next time, I'm KoD F0ot. Later.